Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Friends, today I will explain the disease AIDS. AIDS is an acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It is caused by human immunodeficiency virus. The disease AIDS is caused by HIV virus. ಏಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ರೋಗ HIV ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ವೈರಸ್ ಇಂದ ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು. This is one of the sexually transmitted disease. Means the AIDS is spread from one person to another person by sexual contact. The first case of AIDS was reported in 1981 in USA. In India, the first case of AIDS was reported in 1986 from Tamil Nadu. Now you can see the epidemiology of this AIDS. In that, first one is agent. Agent means who produce disease or by whom the disease occurs. ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ರೋಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತೀವಿ ಏಜೆಂಟ್. Here who produce AIDS, that is HIV virus. HIV virus will produce the AIDS into our body. That is agent. Next one, age. Which type of age group suffer more? ಯಾವ ಏಜ್ ನವರು AIDS ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? That is age. That is this sexually active persons. AIDS is common in sexually active persons. The age is 20 to 49. The sexually active people are 20 to 49. Next one, incubation period. Before going to the study of incubation period of AIDS, initially we have to know what is meant by incubation period. Incubation period is the time interval between the entry of pathogenic organisms into the body and produce body response or developing illness or showing any signs and symptoms of that particular disease. That is incubation period. Now what is the incubation period of AIDS? That is 6 years or more than 6 years. If the HIV virus is entered into our body will takes about the 6 years or more than 6 years for the developing of signs and symptoms of that AIDS. That is incubation period. Now mode of transmission. Yes, what is mode of transmission? Mode means the route or way. Transmission means spreading. The way of spreading the disease. ಹರಡುವ ಮಾರ್ಗ, ರೋಗ ಹರಡುವ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತೀವಿ? ಮೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಷನ್. Yes, what is the mode of transmission of AIDS? One is sexual transmission, means the AIDS spread from one person to another person by the sexual contact. Next one, blood transmission. The AIDS will spread by transmitting the blood of infected person. Next one, perinatal transmission. Perinatal transmission means from infected mother to fetus. This is about the mode of transmission of AIDS. Next, source of infection. Yes, what is source of infection? Source means moola. Infection means roga. Rogada moola yavudu? Means where the microorganism or pathogenic organisms lives, multiplies, reproduce and propagate its species is called source of infection. Yes, what is the source of infection of AIDS? That is case and carrier of HIV infected people. Case means patient, they are having symptoms. Carrier means he is not having symptoms of AIDS, but during that time he may spread the disease to the others. That is carrier. Next one, infective material. Infective material means the material in which this virus is found. That is infective. Okay, where the HIV virus is found? Blood and semen of infected person. Infected person blood ಮತ್ತು semen ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ HIV virus ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. Next one, immunity. Immunity means the ability acquired by the human body to protect against pathogens. That is immunity. Okay, what about the immunity against the AIDS into our body? The man has no natural immunity against the AIDS. This is about the epidemiology of AIDS. Now you can see the signs and symptoms of the AIDS. AIDS ಬಂದಾಗ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾವು AIDS ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. In that first one is weight loss more than 10% of body weight. Weight loss ಆಗುವಂತ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ AIDS. Next one, chronic diarrhea for more than 1 month. Chronic diarrhea ಆಗುವಂತ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. Next one, prolonged fever for more than 1 month. Continuous fever may occurs. Next one, persistent cough more than 1 month. Continuous cough may occurs. ಕೆಮ್ಮಿರುವಂತ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. Next one, generalized lymphadenopathy. This one of the skin disorder. Next one, recurrent herpes zoster may occur at the time of HIV infection. Next one, oropharyngeal candidiasis may occur at the time of HIV infection. Yes, this is one of the pharyngeal infection. Oropharyngeal candidiasis. This is about the signs and symptoms of AIDS. Now you can see how can you prevent and control the AIDS transmission. For that purpose, for the control and prevent the AIDS, you can give the health education. Health education is very much important here, because when you give the health education to the people about the mode of transmission of AIDS and how to prevent it, that will create awareness among the people. When the awareness creates among the people, they will take precautions to prevent the spread of infection. When they will take precautions, the AIDS will automatically come down. Hence, the health education is very much important. Next, what can you do for the prevention and control of AIDS? Prevention of blood-borne transmission of HIV means screening the blood for HIV before transmitting from one to another person. While you are transmitting the blood from one person to another person, that you must have to screen for HIV. HIV testing is very much important. Without testing HIV, if you transfer the blood from one person to another person, that may lead to the transmission of AIDS. And do not share needles, blades, syringes, toothbrushes with infected person or others. We have no needles, blades share ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. And educating the woman who are suffering from AIDS to avoid pregnancy. If she is already pregnant, educate her to take the treatment to prevent the transmission of AIDS from mother to fetus. The HIV infected mother should be, we have to give health education. Next, you can prevent the sexual transmission. How can you prevent the sexual transmission? Avoiding illegal sexual contacts and multiple sexual partners. Always restrict your own partners. That may be the wife or husband. Multiple sexual partners we have to avoid. And usage of condoms. You must have to use the condoms during illegal contacts. At the time of illegal contacts, must have to use the condoms. And next, what can you do for the control of AIDS? Treatment. After confirming the AIDS, that patients you have to take new treatment. Okay, about the treatment, at present there is no vaccine or complete curable treatment for HIV infection. But antiretroviral chemotherapy, that is ART, while not cure completely, will neither cure completely nor destroy the HIV virus already installed in the cells. ART treatment is available. That treatment will neither restore the immune system destroyed already, nor restores nor destroy the HIV virus installed in the cells. But it is only useful in prolonging the life of severely ill patient. But one thing you have to remember, it will not cure completely. That is ART. It is useful in prolonging the life of severely ill patient. This is about the disease AIDS. I hope you are understanding. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.